This tastes exactly like a Quick Trip cappuccino.
Like a gas station? Or
No.
like specifically a Quick Trip?
Specifically a Quick Trip cappuccino.
What makes it... What makes Quick Trip different than a gas station?
It tastes better. It tastes good.
Oh, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Oh! If somebody said something and was like, wow, like tried something I made for them and they went, this tastes like it comes from a Quick Trip, I would be so offended.
Because specificity is usually an insult.
Yeah.
Not in this one case.
It smells like a 7-Eleven in here. Do you see how that's like
right?
Well, the other room smells like an In-N-Out. So what do you want?
Oh, that is fair.
Andrew wasn't here for that.
Wait.
Wait. Where are we recording?
We're recording in someone's girlfriend's apartment conference room where we had to just stop. We had to abort the first recording session because a tour came through.
Yeah.
We were afraid they're going to walk in on us doing the most embarrassing. I would have rather they walked in on us jerking off.
Honestly.
Oh, truly.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
I would much rather prefer somebody find my search history than walk in on me podcasting.
But we were looking at the two conference rooms, and I walked into that one because it was smaller. So I was like, ooh, acoustics. And I opened the door, and I was just hit in the face with a wall of onion smell because one of these college-age douchebags that live here just left in and out just in the conference room like they have a mommy to clean up after them. So Armando became that mommy, threw the bag away, but it still reeks. So
vile.
Yeah, don't unslide that door.
Because the doors, they slide.
Yeah, it's not a real wall. That's a sliding door.
It's like a Japanese business center.
Oh, nice.
In that it smells like onions.
Yeah.
No, see, but then again, if I said this smells like a 7-Eleven, offended. If I said it smelled like a Japanese 7-Eleven,
ooh,
see?
That's solid.
Specificity.
Yeah, that's very fair.
It smells like a Japanese 7. Oh my gosh, I feel so... I just spent $7,000. I don't know how.
Just flying there.
Oh god!
I mean, it was to like use the like nation's last payphone.
Yeah.
I do like the just general disrespect that somebody had to just leave that there.
Yeah.
Like to just do that. I don't know. They really treat this place like an Arizona 7-Eleven. No respect.
No respect. Dry, arid.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I guarantee you the douchebags that were like next door were, because there's two things conference rooms and like apartment buildings are used for.
Yeah.
I say three. Three blowjobs.
Yeah.
What?
Because your roommate is having a party.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your roommate's having a party and you have to go somewhere close by because this is like time is a matter of the essence. That's one. Two, this, which is unspeakably embarrassing.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Truly terrible.
And then three is developing an app that won't get past the development stage. That is...
I would say 1.5, getting fired from your work from home job. And you only chose the conference room because you have to be camera on for this meeting.
And your house is not clean.
No, your house looks like an Oklahoma
7-Eleven.
Shell. No.
Oh, Shell.
Oh, God.
Oh man, it looks like a Love's after some Amazon trucks have like barreled through. Place is blown out. Looks like a DMZ.
Oh shit! Be chill. There's another tour coming.
No.
You guys ready to do an unspeakable thing together?
Yeah, let me just.
Welcome to the only podcast that asks, baby, please, can we use the conference room in your apartment building, please? Welcome to the only podcast where none of us own a dinner table.
That's the real
that
thing.
we can record at. It's boyfriend material. I am your live and in-person boyfriend, Armando Torres, and joining me in person is
the not a hologram Andrew Rosas. I'm
Yeah.
here.
And me, the boyfriend who gives you the nice side table to eat dinner off of, because I also don't have a dining room table.
I feel like so first of all, I don't think it's actually been obvious except for when we talked about it in the cold open, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
But like we're recording this in person for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Ever. We've never done a boyfriend material. Have we ever even done a podcast in person
I
before?
don't think so.
Like ever?
Outside of RTP?
What's that?
It's these 3 letters that like kind of like float in my memory. They just kind of.
This thing happened the other day where I found a mail letter, and it said that my severance was ending, and I had to report somewhere to like they called it the company from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and there's just like a year kind of missing
Sure.
from my memory.
They told you to look at this like little wand, like look at this white light. It's like you're gonna see a bright flash.
Yeah, so if we ever retell stories, that's why.
Yeah. You ever seen the guy that slapped Chris Rock? He made me lose my memory. Why did I just said rock and it sounded like cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Really rock.
Oh God, this is the worst audio sounding podcast we may have ever done.
That's good.
I have decided to do little to no editing on this episode.
Yeah, this is a raw one.
This is a raw one. This is a raw one that we're recording inside of a conference room where someone's losing their job next to us.
And where I think a lot of raw things happen.
Oh
Frankly.
yeah.
So we're coming correct,
brother.
so to speak.
Hey, can I get your guys' minds on something that happened to me the other day?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, I went to go take a pee-pee in my bathroom, and wouldn't you know it, a guy who doesn't live there by the name of Cockroach. It was a cockroach. It was a bug. It was a huge fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
Was all up in my fucking bathroom. Just one guy.
Sure.
Crawling around on the floor around the toilet, and when I walked in, he did the whole thing where it's like, "Oh, I'm scared of you because you're a giant." Because Godzilla just walked into this house that I broke into, but also it's my house. It's my fucking house. Yeah. I own the house. Hello. We just. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. We just got spotted doing the thing.
It's so embarrassing.
It's worse because through the door you can only see you two, so it looks like 2 men having a podcast, which, as we all know, is
worse.
Is worse.
There also might not be any better phrase to yell in the conference room of an apartment you don't live at. My house. My house that I own. Anyway, oh my God, we're the cockroach.
Oh, no.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we've become
God.
everything we've always hated, you know?
Jesus Christ. I walked into the bathroom and there was a cockroach, and it scared the shit out of me because...
you were in the right place.
Because I hate bugs. I hate bugs so much.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deal with them. I permanently shut down. I've told this story multiple different times, and I've told it to you guys countless times, but I had a Batman Begins style origin story with cockroaches.
Yes.
Where I'll spare listeners the story, but they basically flew out and into my mouth.
And they Batman began you.
And they Batman began me.
Yeah.
And instead of turning into a crime fighter that bases his entire identity on bugs, I did the rational thing, Mr. Wayne, and just decided to never interact with them again. I didn't make it my obsession.
Why do we get a face full of bugs, Master Wayne? so we can go.
So we can avoid couches that are outside. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. It made me lose my mind. I never liked interacting with, looking at, thinking about bugs. It makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
Luckily, my partner, beautiful person that they are, they take care of the bugs. Yeah. They've killed every bug that we've ever had inside of our home. And I called them over. I didn't call them over. I texted them because they were taking our dog for a walk and said, "A cockroach in the bathroom." And then they were like, "I'm on my way back."
They mounted the dog and rode him back to the office. Or back to the house.
And as I was waiting, I just kind of kept the door open, the light on, and was Googling like, can Windex kill cockroach one hit? ? And the answer apparently is no. But WD-40 can.
What?
Well, yeah, apparently if you hit them with a blast of WD-40, it kills them on impact.
Probably clogs up their gunks up their shit.
It gunks up their shit. And I really want to see if I can find this. So I was Googling stuff, and one of the things that I Googled was like how kill cockroach one hit, right? Mm-hmm. And this one guy shared this thing where he was like, WD-40 killed him on impact. I just found this information out. I wanted to share it with everyone, so I'm posting it here on Reddit. And one guy was like, I don't know if WD-40 would kill it. I mean, I guess it would kind of like, because it's thicker than water, sort of like clog up the pores and like make it so that the cockroach wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would necessarily kill it on impact. And the guy who posted the post responded, brother, I'm going to tell you what happened. First, I shot the roach with the WD-40. The next thing is he stopped moving, and then his body popped out of his body.
What?
Yeah.
And it's like VX nerve gas from The Rock. It like makes your skin melt and you throw your guts up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it makes a roach not a roach anymore. Also, as an aside, I just saw one of the project managers of this property come out on the phone.
Yeah.
We'll see how long this episode is.
Yeah, we'll see. To be fair, you came in and then you sat down in the waiting area for like 15 minutes because we had a miscommunication.
I did come in with 17 minutes. I did come in. I did come in like the cockroach that I am and say that, hey, I'm meeting a friend who lives here. And they said, okay. Yeah. And then they proceeded to talk about, and I just shit you not, why can't water taste like Dr. Pepper? I love a DP, but like I can't like stand the taste of water. I'm just sitting there.
Were they on a break from recess to come over here and run a management company and then go back to screaming on a hot slide?
Then I grabbed you, and then I brought you to the back, and then I separately came and got Andrew and brought you to the back. And also, I don't live here.
Well, they don't know that.
They might.
They see you here enough that they don't know.
But the one with the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was here with her when the lease
toured
got
the
signed.
place.
We toured the place.
Yeah. Okay.
But she knows my name isn't on the lease.
I have a master plan.
Yeah, what is it?
If they come in and they try to like come into the door, I'm just gonna give them one of it. Just finger up and go, oh, just 1 second, and then we just keep
the classic, like, oh my god.
Yeah, because if you just have the authority to just be, oh, one more second.
And then just go, yes, Mr. Biden, yes, President Biden. Please
so
continue.
anyway, Kamala,
yeah, sorry.
Campaign's going great.
Campaign's going great.
I swear to God, if I had gone into the restroom and saw the cockroach and the cockroach put up its like little hand and went, oh, just 1 second, I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, sir.
Just like, put one little like
one little paw up.
Yep.
So it blasts their guts out of their body.
It blasts their whole guts out of their body. Unfortunately, I don't have the gut blaster WD-40 on deck. And so I'm like looking up all this stuff. My partner finally comes home and goes like, let me at him, gets into the bathroom. Roach is gone. Roach is gone.
A human being's most frightening moment.
Yeah.
A bug was there. Now it's not. I knew where it was. Now it's gone.
I don't.
And there's one exit of the room and I'm looking at it the whole time and it didn't come out that way. And so I'm immediately doing what a normal, rational human being does, right? Finding prices for nearby hotels and motel rooms.
Of course.
And then also searching through their reviews with the keyword roach. Just in case.
Out of the frying pan into the roach fire.
Exactly. 100%. And so like I'm doing all of this stuff and I'm freaking out. My partner is being very supportive and going like, if you really think that we need to do this, we can. And at one point I'm like, yeah, but we also need to take everything that's on the floor and burn it. And they were like, well, no. But to me, it sounded very rational at the time because roach gone.
Yeah.
And so I go and I lay down in our bed and I'm just like in shambles and my life is ruined. And my partner is worried about me because I'm so upset. And I just kind of lay there for 15, 20, 25 minutes.
Upset.
upset. I'm
Yeah.
upset, and my partner's not coming to bed, and I don't know what's happening. They're on their phone and like looking at stuff, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm just terrified. And every single thing that I also I'm a hairy man,
Yeah.
and anytime a hair on my body moves, I automatically assume bug on it.
Yeah.
And so like I'm dying, and I don't want to be alive anymore.
Of course.
And then I hear the bathroom door open, the light flick on. I hear boom, 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 boom. Silence for 5 minutes. I hear my partner leave the bathroom, go back into the bathroom. I hear like the sounds of cleaning happening. And then my partner comes back in and goes, I got him. And I go, what? What do you mean you got him? And they go, well, I waited time with the lights off because cockroaches only come out in the dark. And then I went back in, turned on the light. It was on the ceiling. I hopped up on the toilet. I hit it with my shoe with my right hand, and then it fell onto the floor, and then I stomped it out with the shoe that I had on my foot. And then it was so disgusting that I cleaned it up and I threw it in the toilet and I flushed it down, and then I used the bleach to bleach everything so that everything was clean, and now there's no like cockroach residue anywhere. And if you're a normal human being, you go, thank you for this kindness.
Yeah.
What a hero.
If you're Armando Torres, your first thought is that you're fucking lying to me.
Your brain is so broken. Why the fuck would you ever?
I've never met anyone that loves you more. And I've met your mom.
Yeah. My first assumption, genuinely speaking, was that they did this theatrically. A former theater kid and dancer to and European to boot.
Oh, well,
to
can't be shifty.
To do to orchestrate a world that I could live in.
Right.
Sure.
Where no longer there would be a cockroach. Because, okay, let's look at the evidence.
He's just screaming at your partner in this grim charade.
Proof to me.
Well, so
Show me the
Stop
head.
this malicious pantomime. you trollop, please. Why must you?
So here's my thought, right? Here's my thought: is my partner would do anything in this world to make me feel better, to make me feel more comfortable, to make me feel loved and lived in my home,
And laughed.
And loved and prayed.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, very good. My partner would do anything for me to live, laugh, love in our place, feeling safe and good, including maybe lie to me. Including maybe lie to me, a thing they've never done before, but maybe this is the threshold they cross when I'm this upset. Secondly, a roach goes missing, right? And we can't find it. There's no evidence that there ever was a roach. If they say that they killed a roach and then the roach comes back later, it could be a second roach. Yeah. It could just be a second roach. So I have momentary, I have momentary peace until roach show up, and then they have the ability to say that's another roach.
Yeah.
Evidence 3, Exhibit C.
Yeah.
There is no evidence that this ever happened. I did not see this happen.
Right.
I heard door open, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Spray, 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 wipe, 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 spray, wipe. There are no guts. Yeah. Every instrument has been meticulously cleaned.
If there were guts, you would have shit yourself.
Also, your partner is a descendant of Michael Winslow, famous voice sound effect artist, who can make a convincing spray bottle noise with their mouth.
No, I think they got the spray bottle. I think that they got the spray bottle, and I think that they cleaned everything so that way there would be no evidence. There's no evidence. Yeah, you could say like, yeah, there's they cleaned up all the stuff, right? They cleaned up all the guts. They did all the good stuff. Or they made a scenario where I could never prove that they didn't kill the roach.
Here's the thing. Your partner has a very honest, open little moon face that I don't think they can hide any sort of subterfuge or underhandedness on it at all. Mm-hmm. Now, if we were talking about like my girlfriend, she's a shifty, shady little guy.
Yeah.
And I would believe that she would lie to me about killing a bug so that I would calm down and shut the fuck up.
I would believe that your girlfriend would lie to you about anything.
Yeah.
For sport.
And get away with it too. Would not be able to tell.
No, because your girlfriend is, how did she describe it the other day? A reformed, crazy girlfriend?
Yes. And I kept saying, I hope.
Yeah. You laughed real nervously. You went, ha, 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 ha.
I hope.
You know when laughter ends in a you're fucked.
So, like, would she do that? Absolutely. Your partner? Absolutely not.
That, and only because well, first of all, I know your partner. She's lovely. And I know you, and I know like how like genuine and sweet she is, especially to you. And also how serious this bug phobia is with you, that if it was ever uncovered that she lied to you about this specific thing, it would fracture your mind, your psyche, and this relationship would break off like a piece of the Arctic shelf. It would be so over. Like I don't think you could come back from it. And like, again, it's only because like so much trust and like faith are there in being like straightforward and genuine, and because she's like so sweet and so like, you know, straightforward, that like, again, the cognitive dissonance would crack you like a walnut.
Yeah. I first of all, I want to state that my partner has given me no reason at all to believe that they would ever lie to me.
Yeah.
Ever.
Right.
About anything.
Yeah.
Of course.
But that's how bad my fear of bugs are.
It overrides
that.
all
and
sense of self.
Yeah, this sense of like they're lying to me, they're in cahoots with the bugs. They've made a pact where the bugs will come get me in my sleep, and they've sacrificed me to the bugs.
Right.
That doesn't come from a distrust of my partner, whom I love so much. This comes from a fear of the bug. Because I know bug work together. I know bug together strong.
Bug together strong.
And
wow. All right.
Are you two working with the bugs? Stop put the antennas down. I want to go get me WD-40 right fucking now. I'm spraying both of you. It's like the Thing. I'm testing you. I'm spraying a little WD-40 on your hand.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, am I a bad boyfriend?
No, you're just irrevocably damaged.
You're just a neurotic girlfriend.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. I feel bad, and also granted, like most of it was a joke. I don't actually think that my partner lied to me about the bug thing.
Of course.
But there's a little bit.
Just a little bit.
There's a little bit of
It's the intrusive thought. It's the intrusive thought.
Yeah.
It's the that cop's gun looks pretty nice. Mm-hmm. I've never reached for it, but
unless
my severance runs out.
Which it does.
It did already for me.
Oh boy.
I didn't actually think it, but I kind of did, and at a certain point, to the level that I did ask them to run me through the story several different times, intending to try to find the part where they messed up, and they never did.
Well, yeah, they're a lawyer.
Until the next morning when they said that they crushed it with the other foot. Not the right foot, but the left foot.
Interesting.
And so, case still open.
Oh.
Case still open.
Probable doubt. Hung jury.
Hung jury.
You have to retrial.
Yeah.
I will think this inconsistency, ladies and gentlemen, leaves a shred of reasonable doubt, so you must convict.
Yeah. There's a small part of me, and I cannot emphasize how small the small part is. There's a small part of me that hopes that this is the reason that we break up, so that they have a story to tell forever of just like, how come it didn't work out with you and Armando? Well, first of all, you have to understand he's a crazy person. And secondly, have you seen Batman Begins? Because it's a lot like that. All right. Are you all ready to help out some other people?
Yeah.
Yes. This next letter comes from a cockroach. Oh, wow. Crazy.
Yeah. My boyfriend accidentally cut off too much of his beard while shaving and decided to just shave off his entire beard. I've never seen him without a beard before, and I know this sounds kind of shitty, but I don't think I'm attracted to the man that he is without his beard. Does this make me a bad girlfriend? Can I say anything about it? What should I do?
Dump him.
Whoa!
Break up with him.
All right, next question.
He broke
Yeah,
the social.
moving on.
He broke the social contract.
What social contract?
Have a beard.
John Locke's social contracts that have a beard?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is like. Do you guys remember that we used to work with?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how he has a beard?
Yes.
You know how he has a baby?
Yes.
Yes.
You know how he has a wife?
Yes.
None of those people have seen him without his beard.
Interesting.
Wild.
What if you marry somebody
Uh-huh.
and you see them with a beard
Uh-huh.
and they got like Habsburg jaw? Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, as they say, a beard covers a multitude of chins. And it is tough. I will say I'm a mustache haver now, but I was a beard haver forever. I had a beard for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, as a former beard haver, to shave after 5-10 years, especially if you're with somebody, seriously, like a dad coming down, like a dad who's had his beard his whole life, like comes downstairs one day without a beard, just like shaved on a whim. That is the most like vulnerable a man ever is just to come downstairs and his kids go, ah! Like scream because of this guy, and he's just like, what do you think? It's like, Dad, you've had a beard since 85.
Yeah,
what the
I've
fuck
never
is
seen-
going on?
I've
And you
never
haven't
seen
had
my-
a chin ever.
Yeah, I've never seen my dad with no mustache ever, and I never will.
And you never will. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I feel like that's a social contract that you have to sign. You guys remember? That's like Jack. I saw Jack with no beard, and I didn't recognize him.
Yeah,
Jack Patillo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Have
that
you
would
seen him
fuck-
with no beard?
no,
No.
and that would fuck me up.
Mr. Patillo without a... Oh!
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Kind of looks like Jeff.
Okay. No.
No, and I don't mean
In
I
this
don't
picture.
mean this as an insult. That beard is structural. That is a load-bearing beard.
Yeah.
Beards can be very load-bearing, very structural
Oh, yeah.
in terms of a person's look, persona, and sort of like, you know, their whole deal. Is you probably owe it to your partner to like shave at least once, but let them know that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And also, beards grow back.
Yeah.
They grow back.
Baby, it's gonna come back. Just give me 8 months.
It's gonna get back to.
This is a child.
That is a 6-year-old boy.
That's the kid. That's the kid from Modern Family.
That is the kid from Modern Family.
Truly.
Now you understand why I lost roles to him.
Why would you show me that picture of Ian Carmel?
This is a picture of me as a child, or not. Whoops! This is a picture of me without a beard from when I think I was 19
That's a
19 or
child.
so.
You've had this beard for 9 years.
No, I've had various iterations of the beard.
Okay.
But for a really long time it didn't grow the way that I wanted it to.
Yeah.
And so I would only ever have like stubble or stuff. This is also from I think I was 20.
That's a very nice lesbian.
Oh man.
That's me when I was 20.
That's a softball playing Subaru driving married to a bisexual that already has a child lesbian.
Oh god.
Ooh, laser accurate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you really got my ass.
ICBM. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't love my beard. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's not like full enough and it doesn't like connect in all the right
Your
ways.
beard looks great.
Shut up.
That picture of you though does have 17 rescue pit bulls.
Yeah.
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 And a really sensible shoe.
It's really messed up that if I shave, I look 20 years younger.
You look like that's a Riverdale kid.
Yeah.
That's a 16-year-old.
I could be playing. Did you know that Tom Holland is 6 months younger than me?
What?
Tom
fuck?
Holland is
Yeah.
6 months, only 6 months younger
What?
than I am.
I don't know why I'm like he's like 22.
Right? He seems like he should be, but he's
be.
not. But Tom Holland gets to stay in high school. Shouts out Drake, and I am not allowed near them. Shouts out Drake. I'm genuinely like, Tom Holland's 6 months younger than me, doesn't have the beard, and just looks like a tiny little baby child. But if I shave this beard, I play bully in Tom Holland movie.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Maybe you should shave.
I think I get more roles.
You get more roles?
I think I definitely get more roles.
Unless that kid.
Including the role on my face. No, he has a beard too now. Have you seen Manny from Modern Family now?
He has a beard?
Yeah.
He looks, we look just like each other.
They've actually never been
roles.
photographed in the same place.
Interesting.
I forget what his name is. Manny from Modern Family. Oh, wow. It comes up very fast.
You've Googled it before.
That might be it, actually.
Because if you're like, I keep losing roles to this motherfucker. Who? And he's this guy.
This guy. This fucking guy.
I keep losing roles to this guy. Who? Well, that's not a good sign. I keep losing roles to somebody nobody knows. Fuck.
It's him and Felipe Esparza that I keep losing roles to.
Who you look nothing alike. You guys are just both tall?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're also just degenerate, grossly bearded, curly-ish haired, gross-sounding Mexicans.
He's a little grosser. You're very clean.
Yeah. I'm the middle step between Felipe Esparza and Manny from Modern Family.
Yeah, he's like super like buttoned up.
To our beardless enamorada. Yeah, that's a tough one because, well, here's the thing. Like I said, beards grow back, but
you have to live with knowing that.
But you have to what's underneath it. Yeah, exactly. It's you move the houses, but you didn't move the bodies. You know what's underneath. You know the skeletons just under the soil.
Yeah.
So that's tough. I mean, I would say that tell your boyfriends, like, I really like you a lot more with the beard. And most guys, because shaving after not having a beard for a long time and hearing that, they will like start taking like biotin to get that shit back faster. Because again, like people, especially with partners, you're going for maximum look. That's insane.
This is the kid from Modern Family.
What? That's you.
That's me. That's what I'm saying.
That's literally you.
This is why, like, he finally grew up, and I was like, okay, cool. I can get the roles back now. I look totally different. And then he fucking did it again.
No, exactly. I mean, you gotta down to the curly hair.
I'm sorry, you have to like get a katana and like Highlander that guy and take his power. That's there can only be one.
Me and Andrew, I don't know which one to shoot.
And the worst part is the moment that I kill him, and I'm like, finally, it's my time to shine. Gunshot. Oh, I turn around. Felipe Esparza. Getting back to the question. Sorry. That's how I feel like I have dial up. It just loaded.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I think go to a black barber shop and ask for enhancements. And they're like, normally you have to have something before we spray you with the stuff.
Nah, just get it.
No. You tell them, give me the old Steve Harvey, but all around.
Yeah. Get that like where they put up that like piece of cardboard up to your face and line you up
with like the same air spray that they used to do airbrushed rest in peace shirts for dead Mexican kids.
Yeah, precisely. It's and then like fucking like Warhammer figurines and shit. Yeah.
Or similarly, you find like the closest dude on Instagram who does like those haircut transformations and then give him a haircut. That makes him look so good, you forget he even ever had a beard.
Ooh. Or you go to the barber shop, get all the hair, and you glue it to your face.
Yeah, you woolly willy his ass.
Disgusting.
100%.
It's so... Or you queer eye him and divorce him so far away from his like natural state that he feels and looks completely uncomfortable in every social situation and is clearly like shaking like a newborn fawn meeting his family and friends like
Does anyone like this?
Does anyone like
Does
this?
anybody like this?
I'm in bootcut jeans now. I'm using red stick. I'm using like green stick
under my eyes.
Green stick under my eyes and on the sides of my nose. Please.
Yeah, okay. Let's they did ask some other questions with this.
Okay.
Does it make me a bad let's go simply. Does it make me a bad girlfriend? Does it make them a bad girlfriend for not being attracted to the man that he is without the beard?
no, acting on those feelings and resenting your partner for shaving the beard and not being attracted to them, that would make you a bad girlfriend.
Yes.
Having those feelings is fine. You're entitled to your feelings. But then, like, you know, again, I say acting on that, whether that be like not wanting to take your partner out and about, or like recoiling when they try to kiss you.
Yeah,
or
that would
like,
be bad.
Like Jesus Christ.
Kill myself.
Yeah, no, I'd fucking dive on a knife. And
In Minecraft.
which that boyfriend is playing probably.
Yeah, in
currently.
Minecraft, and then I turn the computer off and take a gun and fucking. No, I'm kidding. In 7 days to die.
Yeah. So I think, to answer your question, no, it doesn't. The feelings and having those thoughts don't make you a bad girlfriend or a bad person. That you're entitled to those. It is acting on them, and then like treating your partner differently or less than. If you care about them, then yes.
Your partner is doing this thing with his beard, and you don't like it.
Yeah.
But you can be nice about it, and also voice the opinion of like, oh, I like it. I like your beard a lot more. I like that look. It's just a good look on you.
Yeah,
and that's
the
a good
look I fell in love with.
That's so good. That's a good way to say. I think it's a good way to say it, because like my partner, like they have their hair a certain length, and sometimes they're like, maybe I should shave it all off, and I'm like, ooh. I really like the look that you have right now.
Because like I'm like thinking about it, where it's like approaching it with like, where you have to do the thing where you have to flip the gender to see if you're being bad or not. Like if you said it about a woman, and the only thing I can think of is like, if somebody was like, my partner was skinny and now they're fat and I think they're unattractive, like it's like, well, that's bad. But a beard is a lot easier to control.
A beard
than
feels
body weight.
A beard feels like my partner stopped doing their makeup this way that they always do.
Yeah, but they're still doing
Makeup.
It's
Just in a different way.
Yeah.
I will say too.
I've only ever seen my partner with cat eyes.
I will say too, like in terms of like physical changes that can like go back to the way they were, beard is one of the fastest growing.
It's
the
the quickest.
It like a month and a half, you could probably be back to where you were, depending on the length of the beard.
Yeah, even the haircut's like harder.
Yeah, hair grows at an even slower rate.
Yeah.
But I had one of those like tree of life memories flashing back to when a former girlfriend of mine was like, whom I loved, the length of her hair, the look of it was great. Wanted to go like ultra short, like twiggy, like pixie cut thing, and I made the mistake of showing my like having a face that expressed things. I went, you can't. Listeners out there can't see it, but my face said it all. And
it's not, because it's not a full second.
Yeah.
It's a half second pause.
Yeah.
I fucking blew it.
Yes.
And I know that I blew it, but here's the thing. Even if that would not have been my favorite thing, and not like what I would find particularly attractive on that person, I will say, if they wanted to do it, I'd be 100% supportive of that.
Yeah.
Because I loved and cared about this person. And it's their body and their decision to make about like how they want to look. And so like, yeah, you be supportive. But again, in that moment, it was the half second pause. And it was like, oh, well, I was like, damn. And then I had to say what I just said. Like, let me be very clear. Like,
yeah, my partner and I, we take each other's feedback very seriously,
of course.
But also both know that like, hey, if I'm gonna do this thing because I want to try it out, I'm gonna do this thing. Do you remember? I don't know if you will. Do you remember when we went out on Wednesday or whenever you got into town?
Yeah.
We went out to go eat and go get some drinks. What was the first thing that I asked you? Not when you get in the car, when we got to the place.
Where was the play? Where did we go to eat?
The first thing that I said to Andrew, and I'm not surprised you don't remember, I'm not mad at all, but was, hey man, what do you think of these jeans?
Oh, we were in the bar. I was like thinking outside the car, and I was like, the second we stepped out of the car, I was like, we were talking about the games. We were talking about games.
I
do remember that.
The jeans were good.
They're not the dick jeans.
They're not the dick jeans.
Yeah.
They're a much bigger pair of jeans, much wider pair of jeans than I've normally worn in the past.
Yeah.
And before we left the house, I asked my partner, what do you think of these jeans? And they were like, they're a bit too big on you. And I went, well, what if I cuff them? And they said, I like them cuffed better, but I like the other pair of jeans that you have a little bit more. And I went, okay, the dick jeans. Yeah, the jeans where you can see.
Well, that makes sense why they would like dick jeans.
The jeans where you can see my jeans through them.
Yeah.
And why your friends would like the not dick
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
For the folks at home.
For the folks at
For the folks at home, put on your 3D glasses now.
I told you guys about the TikTok thing, right?
What?
When I started posting on TikTok, I used to post older videos of me from like when I had like a really good tape, because it was like during the pandemic when I started posting on TikTok. And in these videos, I was wearing I would say a tighter pair of pants.
Okay, yeah, I would.
And so,
oh yeah, and that is dead center of the frame.
Yeah.
That is at eye level.
Respectfully, your cock and balls are. If I had a Samsung Fold, like that's where the crease would be. So it really draws the attention to the center of the screen.
Like truly like perspective lines in like fucking architectural drawings are like pointing to the horizon of your dick and balls.
Yeah, we could do a landscape using your dick as the focus point.
Yeah.
I didn't notice until a lot of comments started popping up about man's is packing. Man's, wow, why his bulge be like that? Why his pants doing too much, etc. And I started getting really mad because in my mind I was like, first of all, shut up. It's all ball, all right? I'm cheating, dude. It's like I'm juicing, dude.
No, if you were juicing, they'd be small.
Yeah, exactly. I've talked about this where I kept trying to like after it started spreading, and then I talked about it on Cult Podcast, and then Paige, my co-host, started like making extra jokes about it.
Yeah,
and then it became,
my boy's got torsion.
Damn.
Shit's swollen. He needs to go to the hospital.
And it started like becoming more of like an in-joke with the different stuff that I did. I kept trying to like quell the rumors where I was like, no, it's mostly ball, dude. It's like 80% ball. So even now, I would like to say that it's less that I would call them the dick jeans and more that I would call them the balls jeans. I just want everyone to have realistic expectations.
Sure. Yeah.
That being said, my hand is what, 5.5 inches.
Yeah,
so.
we did, which is average.
God damn. So yeah, I think what we're trying to say is put them in some dick jeans and just tell them to grow the beard back. And you're right. You're not a bad girlfriend for not being attracted. Andrew put it so well, and we should have ended there. Was you're only bad if you act on those thoughts.
Yes.
We have time for another one.
Let's do it.
We'll do one more. Okay. We have two, and I'm going, you know what? Griff, I'm going to let you choose between these, and I'll tell you one line of information about each question asker, and then you, I guess, pick whichever one you think is more interesting.
Okay.
First question asker is a black woman.
Okay.
Second question asker is gay.
He's asking me to choose.
Yeah. Where are your alignments?
As the formal delegate of both.
Well, on this
podcast,
as a future Harris Waltz voter, let's go with the black woman.
Okay, can I really quick?
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about this. I just found out that like Kamala Harris, right? It was the whole thing where it's like doesn't have a parent or a child with the same name as them. It would be like the first president in like,
she's like
several
stepmom.
presidents. Yeah, because she's a stepmom.
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was a stepmom until I saw that post and realized like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And also that her kid's like a model. Whatever.
She's got like 2 conventionally attractive stepchildren. Yes.
Sure. I don't know anything about the kids except that like they're step kids, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But which means that. I knew that. I didn't. I guess I did not know that her husband had been married before and had kids from that marriage.
Yes.
Which means that he had to get a divorce.
Yes.
Which means that at one point a friend probably told her,
"Oh fuck,
don't worry, he's never gonna find anyone as good as you. And then his new woman becomes first black woman president, first woman president,
first woman VP.
Uh-huh.
First of all, get that, and then possibly the first woman president, the first black woman president, the first Asian president, and the first female Asian president. Just checking off all of these boxes, and also, I guess, the coolest stepmom ever.
Yeah,
in history. Yeah,
and then your kids endorse her very publicly,
and then you have to vote for her for other reasons.
Yeah,
for solidarity.
If I ever broke up with somebody and someone goes, "Don't worry, they could never find anyone as good as you," and then they did, and they became president? I'd stop.
Because it's one thing when it's like, yeah, she's like the DA of San Francisco or whatever. It's like,
Sure.
okay, sure,
I mean,
every city's got a DA.
I mean, the only move she has, you have to marry President Xi. Like, you have to go, you have to go to China. And that's the only move. That's the only move.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry that I made you choose.
No, it's okay.
I thought it would be a fun bit.
No, it's okay. I just turned black, so it's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. God, it feels like this feels like such a Twitter bot move having to say this out loud. I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman, and I've been dating this nice little white boy for about 3 months.
Right.
It's been going very well, and I really do like him. But I just found out from a mutual that every girl he's ever dated has been black.
Ooh.
Should I be worried? He doesn't seem weird, but like, what if this is a get out situation?
I was gonna say you've got to stay in.
Yes.
It's the opposite. The white boy.
It's like a 50-50. Because it's either like, okay, there is like, I'm gonna tread very lightly here. There is a non-racist way to have a preference, and then there is an extremely racist way to have a fetish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And if he is being super weird about it, it's very obviously a fetish. And you 3 months in, you would know.
Mm-hmm.
You would realize it. Hopefully. So like, it could be that he could have just watched like the Brandy Cinderella movie at a very formative age. He could have grown up in a more, diverse area of the country where he was introduced to many different peoples of many different backgrounds. He could
have been a fan of hip hop.
Could have just been
could have watched the Freak a Leak video just the right
age.
Golly, holy
his
holy
sexual
shit.
awakening could have been a video vixen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why this could be. I mean, as a
I'm sorry. It's just weird to hear it live for you to go as a gulp.
As a lesbian who is attracted to women, who is also black, who does have, a preference for other black women. I get it. I get it. If he's not being weird about it.
Yeah, I think that's right. The key thing is that like not being weird about it.
Yeah.
I have dated women who are white.
End of list.
A lot. No, that's not true. That's not true.
No.
And Latinas.
Yeah, end of list.
Which might actually be white if you're going off of like census rules, where it's like Hispanic, non-white.
yeah, exactly.
No, that's not true either. I've dated pretty across the board.
I thought about this the other day. I've never dated this. I've never dated someone of the same race twice. It's not intentional.
You mean consecutively or just never twice?
In general.
In general.
Oh, wild. Okay.
Really? So you just try it once and then you're like, I'm done. That's their whole thing. That's their whole vibe.
Yeah, no.
Just fucking Carmen Sandiego of pussy. You're just Hit it and quit it across the globe.
Just go, Colombian, not for me.
Not-
Move on.
Yeah.
No, it was like I was just like because I was talking to my current girlfriend.
Wearing the girl is Carmen Sandiego. Sorry. Terrible. Sorry.
No.
Like, my brain put it together at the last second. Anyway, keep going.
I was working the wrong way. I was going with where's dildo. And
Well, my current girlfriend was like dunking on me because as we mentioned, she's rotten on the inside. Because my last partner, she thought that I only dated white women. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, that's not true. I've only ever dated I've only never dated like one fully white woman. And I was like, yeah, like my other girlfriend was like Dominican, and my other girlfriend was Jamaican, and my other girlfriend was Chinese, and my other girlfriend was Mexican.
Damn.
And my other girlfriend's from, I guess I never.
you never double dipped.
You never double dipped in a okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
just I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
The only thing they all have in common is they had low enough standards to date me, I guess.
Oh, shut up.
And they're all hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, this is let's be very clear. This is the Outkicking Their Coverage podcast.
No,
Every
absolutely.
single person
Oh,
here
100%.
is batting so far out of their league. It's kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
It's the silly geese contingency.
and literally don't know how I'm doing it too, by the way. We've talked, I don't know if it was on this podcast or if it was on RTP, but I found
What's
out that yeah, what is that?
What's that?
I found out that my partner said that me being funny isn't even in their top 3 favorite things about me,
Insanity.
much less top 5.
Yeah, I feel like I usually get the you play too much contingency where it takes away.
Yeah.
Which is shocking to me every time I hear it.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. I have dated a lot of white women. I will be honest. Unfortunately.
You're from LA.
Yeah. It takes up a huge chunk of the pie.
It's a big chunk of the population.
Yeah. And I have heard on more than one occasion in a way that was intended to be sexy or loving how excited somebody was to have future plans to have my beautiful brown babies. And that's weird.
That's weird.
That's a weird thing
That's
to
weird.
say.
It should have been I can't be excited to make it out the mud when our linebacker's son gets drafted into the NFL at the age of 14.
See, that's not weird at all.
That's not weird at all.
That's weird. That's cool.
That's cool. That's planning.
Yeah.
That's a
And
financial plan.
You have to plan with my kids.
Yeah.
Because they'll rip out you like an alien baby. like a chest
Fucking
hugger.
xenomorph. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the most recent one.
I haven't. I
Oh
haven't yet.
boy. There's a lot of yonic imagery.
Interesting.
Ooh, yeah. Heavy yonic imagery.
I don't know what
heavy-
yonic means.
Vaginal.
Vaginal.
Oh.
You know how phallic means dick shaped?
Yeah.
Yonic
Is
means
like a
pussy.
like a
vulva.
like a O'Keeffe painting.
Yeah.
I involuntarily there's a scene in the movie where a guy sticks a
Oh my god.
electric cattle prod into an alien egg, and I didn't know this was possible, but I did an involuntary kegel.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah,
I was like, hi
I
chimachi.
watched that and I was just like, now this is a horror film.
Yeah, now it's a
The-
horror
the-
film.
This was the xenomorph, whatever, a cattle prod into what is very clearly like
A space pussy.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
that shoots acid.
yeah.
Oh man, that's the new Teeth. I think you guys ever seen that movie Teeth?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it's got nothing on Alien Romulus. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's so much yonic imagery in that movie.
I mean, it's almost exclusively that. Yeah. Yeah, no, see the film.
It's gross.
It's yeah.
It's really good though. If you like the other Alien movies,
I mean, I do, and
A
I'm
lot of
gonna see it.
callbacks.
I really want to see it.
a lot of callbacks.
I really want to see it. I want to go, and I want to do it in the 4DX, and I think it's gonna
What
be
do you-
good.
tomorrow.
I'm getting some tattoos tomorrow.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Let's just do it before and or after.
This might get cut out of the podcast.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
might
it's
be
okay.
good. It's good.
What were we talking about? What was the question?
Would you date a black woman?
No, that wasn't the question. That was not the question.
Is it weird that all of her boyfriends, girlfriends, and her have been black? Is it weird?
I say no.
Really?
I'm just going to say no. It's not that weird.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why?
Because, I mean, like, again, if it doesn't, I would say that it's literally just a personal preference and it's like what you're attracted to. I mean, can you like, I mean, you know what you're attracted to. If it was like, you know, I don't know. It's like what you're attracted to. If it, as Griff said, if it sort of like ventures into clearly like fetish territory, you would know.
You would
know.
It's like, is it weird if a white guy dates a bunch of Asian women? It could be if he likes them because he thinks that they're all quiet and submissive and he dates any of them just because they're Asian. That's weird.
And they don't bother him at his finance job, which he obviously has.
He obviously has.
They don't mind that he gets sucked up in the conference room of the apartment building.
Obviously. Like that's weird. That's bad. That's a fetish.
Yeah.
So like, you know, as long as he's not like, you know, being like, I don't know, babe, I just think it's sexy when you wear the cheetah print skirt and we pretend like we're in the jungle. Like, that'd be weird.
Oh my
God. You're laughing. You're laughing. I've had that happen to a friend.
What are you talking about?
She fucking dated a white guy and she's African and he was just like, I feel like you should just be like, you know, like more African, and then just said a bunch of racist stuff.
Oh no!
My
it was like, have you ever seen the
God.
show Chewing Gum?
No.
It's Michaela Cole and she dates a white guy who's, it doesn't matter. She dates a white guy and she gets to his house. He's got all this African art up and he like puts on like tribal music and is like, do a dance for me. And while she's doing it, because she's an idiot, guess who shows up? His black wife and his mixed kids.
Oh my God.
So it was very much a similar situation to that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so if it's not that, then yeah, he's probably fine.
Yeah, it's like is there anything red flag or like of note? It was like, that's kind of weird in the relationship in general. Is it just the pattern that is weird?
Yeah.
If it's the pattern that and nothing else sort of like raises an eyebrow for you, then who cares?
Then whatever, it's fine. But if weird stuff happens,
right, exactly.
And you know what weird stuff is. Get out. But if it's not, you're good.
Isn't it so funny that it's like,
it's like, I'm gonna get in a big cauldron like Bugs Bunny, and you're gonna try to like cook me. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, like, it's like, but like, wouldn't it be funny if you cornrowed my hair? Like, wouldn't that be funny though? Like, it'd be funny, right?
It would be funny. Isn't it really strange how it's not a fine line between like somebody who has a preference and somebody who has a fetish. It's actually like a very like vast cavern between the two. But like on paper, it seems like it should be like very close together.
But it's super not.
No, it's so different. And it also like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a weird, like, I don't know. There's just little things, because you're right. It's like you can't describe it exactly. You just know.
Like, you know, if you're dating a white woman and she specifically says something about you're having brown babies, or like, I don't know, out of nowhere calls you Poppy. It's, you know that it's, but like, if you just dated someone who
on.
But if you just dated someone and she was just like, I mean, yeah, well, I've had other Mexican boyfriends, but it's like not like a thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are correct. That's what I'm saying, is that like I've had the weird ones.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But then I've had like just I just had normal people that also dated a bunch of Mexicans because they were
in LA.
Yeah.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
There are only white women and Mexican men in LA.
I propose a new business venture.
Yeah.
We open up a vibes detective agency.
Ooh.
And what we do is we observe your life and we get down to the vibes fucked around here. Cause like, I feel like this exact question is something that's like, you can only suss out through vibes.
Yeah.
This is like a vibes based problem that you will immediately pick up on, like, something's fucked up around here. Something's fucked up around here.
Yeah.
And I think like if you're in it if you're in it, you might know, but you also might be blinded by a lot of other things. But it might take an independent source, i.e., the vibes
detectives,
to get to the bottom of it.
What's fucked up is that the vibes detectives does feel like the thing is you can't do it like a PI service, right? It is almost like witch doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
like we're bringing like Sage in there and we're like, we just need to like open up the space. But really what I'm doing is like, how much fucking dirty plates you got lying around? You know what I mean? Like how much? Like I'm going on your phone really quick and looking at like what websites are you really going to? Yeah. Oh man, there's been one guy who's just been walking back and forth between that room outside of this conference room,
which is weird because the other side goes to more
hallway.
more hallway.
Yeah, more hallway.
So like, and the other side is outside to the lobby. So what's?
I don't know. Oh, wait, there's other people out there.
Oh, okay.
There's
that's worse.
There,
that's
yeah.
way worse. Wow, that's way worse. That's way
I think there's
worse.
only one other person out there.
Okay.
Are they wearing headphones?
They're waiting to get in here. Finger. So
there's another room right there.
It smells like onions.
It smells like onions,
true,
and also
it
is opposite of soundproof. It's sound louder.
Yeah.
It would actually make it louder.
Yeah, I don't think I can walk out of this room knowing that people have heard this.
No. We're gonna need you to Kool-Aid Man through that wall.
100%
to get out of here.
Which is funny because we just released this to the internet for anyone to hear. But having someone catch us in the act.
Don't perceive me.
You can't
in the moment.
see me doing it. Yeah, that's weird. That's where it's different.
Yeah,
it's for all content creation. Like,
I hate getting filmed making. Like when we would do like TikToks, not in the even in the office.
It made me want to die.
Shame.
Yeah.
Immediate shame.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Don't do
Streaming.
Also,
shame.
making a TikTok and like Jordan Levin walking past you. It's like
that guy made Buffy.
Yeah.
And he's watching me do a fucking TikTok. Like I
also really want to just go on the record and be like, dude, I'm such a big Jordan Levin fan.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, the
Straight
guy,
up.
the king.
Yeah.
The guy fucking rocks.
He was the best.
I am not at any point like I've made a lot of sarcastic remarks and jokes and like I've been very vocal about my distaste for certain things and people that did choices at RT along the years. Jordan Levin fucking rocks.
Perfect.
And that guy's awesome.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah, my one complaint is that he didn't come on
Sooner.
5 years sooner.
Yeah,
if he came on 5 years sooner.
If he rolled up in 2015,
oh my god,
maybe
we'd all be
RT
billionaires.
And truly didn't like, okay, I know there may have been an attitude from certain people of like, I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
But if anyone gets to say that, it is Jordan Levin.
Buffy. He did 90210. He
did 9/11.
He did 9/11. He probably made Angel. It's a spinoff of Buffy.
Yeah, he reinvented the CW.
Melrose Place. I think he did that one too.
He made Hulu what it is today.
Yeah.
He owned a soccer team, I think, or a basketball team.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, this shit's crazy, man. You should look at the Wikipedia.
And he's unrelated to any of the Levins in the Big Mouth credits
or the bread.
Yeah.
End it there. That's the show. Where are we gonna top that,
folks? So if you're looking for, I guess we did technically answer 3 questions.
Yep.
We did my cockroach question.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did the beard question.
Yeah.
And we did this one, which is unfortunately, it's you gotta hire the vibes detective agency.
Yeah.
The answer is it's probably not an issue.
It's probably not an issue. It's probably not.
And if it is, you'll know in 3 more months.
But exactly, it's very much like a mole.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it.
And if you're
Changes
hiring,
color. Well, that's not a good analogy. Fuck.
No.
I used to try to catch my last partner to see if they had a fetish.
A fetish for what?
Black women.
How did you try to catch them?
I would wait till they were like higher inebriated and be like, "Come on, you got a track record. Just say it."
What is this CIA black site shit you're doing?
I won't get mad at you. I just want to know.
I tried to trap them. I poured LSD into the coffee
I tried
pot.
full entrapment. I'd be like, no, but like you definitely at least have. It's definitely like a preference, right? Like it just seems like way too coinky dinky cool. Like come on.
That's so funny. I will say this. For the most part, I would say 98% of the people that I've ever dated 98% because I think my current partner is the only one where it doesn't apply. Only strictly ever date large men.
Well,
Okay.
that's comfy though.
That is comfy.
That's comfy.
That is comfy.
That's comfy.
But that's like
every time Iffy picks me up, I'm bisexual for a week.
I told Iffy that he's brave. When he picks me up and squeezes me the way he does with the gut I have, he is brave.
Strongest man alive.
He is
bro.
brave and presumptuous that I'm having a good day. But yeah, anyway, it's probably not weird. You got to suss out the vibes.
Yep.
And man, this was so much fun doing it live in person.
The in-person rocks.
It's so good.
So good.
It's so good. It's so
Too
good.
bad
And
I'll never move to LA.
you will.
Oh,
We'll
get
get
you.
you out there.
Absolutely
We'll
not.
do
Get you.
some stuff.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
live further away. I'm going to the East Coast.
No, you'll come out to visit though.
I'll visit.
And you'll love
LA
it.
is I stayed in LA for a full month.
Mm-hmm.
No rent.
What if we get you a job?
Well, if they'll pay me, I'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's how I got in fucking Texas.
That me too.
Yeah. So
Give me enough money, I'll go anywhere.
All right. Hey, folks, if you want to send us a question, you can send one to midnightsnackcontact@gmail.com. If you want to follow us online, you can on Instagram at midnightsnack.tv or on Twitter at midnightsnackla. If you want to find me, my name is at Mondo Does Stuff, all one word, online, everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, all that fun stuff. If you're in LA, I'm doing a live show for my other show, Cult Podcast, on September 22nd, I want to say. It is the Cult Podcast show to prevent the end of the world. It's it's a good
Nice.
show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great time, and more info on that is on my socials eventually. So go there, go follow me there. And I think I love you and goodbye forever. Andrew, what do you got?
Oh, silky smooth dismount. I have nothing going on because I'm in the process of moving currently, but
Same.
You can find me at andrewrosis.ig on Instagram. That's that's my hub for things that I have got going on that I'm putting out there. Working on a lot of art these days, a lot of painting and stuff like that, but we're taking the show on the road to Los Angeles, California, so I'll be out there very soon and hopefully mixing it up and getting involved in some stuff out there. So stay tuned. Exciting stuff on the horizon.
Yeah, if you want to find me, I am the _indoor kid on all platforms that allow an underscore. If they don't, just take it out. If you want to find me, I will be in the Texas apartment that I'll be dying in because I will never move to LA. I refuse to move to LA unless, of course, I find a job there because I am still unemployed and the clock on my severance is ticking a lot faster than I thought it would. And I don't know how I'm going to pay rent next month. So
Same here. Also very unemployed. The severance clock is ticking.
The severance clock is-
hourglass is getting empty.
I don't
on the
It,
top.
like
it
this.
feels like it empties a lot faster because I felt like I had so much runway, and now I'm like, well, I'll be able to pay rent in September.
Cheers.
We would like to announce that we'll be starting our Patreon next week. I will finally put that up and put
Please,
it together.
God.
And we'll do that, and it will go pretty exclusively to keeping them alive, to keeping my friends alive. Yeah,
Keeping the lights on.
I straight up 9 weeks is so much faster than I could have ever possibly imagined.
Yeah.
When the checks stopped coming, I was concerned.
What?
That can't be
That
9
can't be-
weeks.
That can't be possible.
That can't be almost a fifth of a year.
Yeah.
That's insane
It's-
how fast that
It
goes.
went so fast.
Well, time keeps on slipping into the future, and I don't like it, and I want to die.
Yeah. I want to go schedule a bunch of doctor's appointments.
Yes,
should.
yes, you
absolutely
should.
should.
Yeah.
But what you should do out there is leave us a 5-star review.
Shit, yep.
Yeah, as Mondo dives first one, leave us a 5-star review if you like this show, and why wouldn't you? It's fantastic. We really like doing it, and we've gotten some great, lovely, some very sweet, not funny, but very sweet reviews that make us feel good, and we've gotten some very funny reviews. And as long as they're 5 stars, we don't give a shit. We just appreciate the love. Do you have a 5-star review to share with?
Yeah, this 5-star review is from Monday, and it's the tagline, the headline is funny.
Ooh.
And the 5-star review is funny.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Man.
That's literally it. It's just funny.
Do we have a 1-star review?
Oh, let's see.
Because we dropped down to 4.9 on Spotify.
Oh, I don't know if people can leave like text reviews on
I see.
Spotify,
I
but
see.
I'm going to
This
go
is,
check it out.
It was
right
very
now.
upsetting to see.
That hurts my heart.
It
a
hurts my
little bit.
feelings a lot.
People are like, "Where's Bernie?" That was the
We're Gush.
We're good.
yeah.
We should try to get him on.
That'd be
Bernie.
really-
That would be so funny.
I think he would. I think we could get him.
Probably good for one episode.
I have his phone number.
Threaten to leak it if he doesn't get on the podcast. We put out one number a day a week until he does the podcast.
Okay, I like
No,
this.
don't do that. Please, no.
And
God, getting a
let's see.
cease and desist so fast. It's like
And you know what? We're gonna do that. And the first one that you get, +sign. Find out that country code next week, folks. All right, bye.
Bye.